Good afternoon. So in last lecture, we have discussed about queen problem. So in the queen problem, uh, the problem is we have n queen and we want to place them n queen into n by m chessboard and such that no queens attack on each other. Okay, so this is the problem statement, and we have to solve this problem by using backtracking concept. Okay, so queen, right? So here I have put it this image so that you can properly understand about the queen and you will not get confused, right? So queen, many times we in Hindi we say it is wazir, in Marathi also in wazir, right? And always we try to protect this queen, right? Because if you lose this queen, many times people think like they lose the game, right? So it is so important. Why it is so important? Because we know it can move many side, like this elephant have a restriction, either it will move either vertically or horizontally. This like camel can move in diagonally only, right? But here this queen can move vertically, horizontally, as well as diagonally. So this is the advantage, right? So always we try to protect this queen. Now how we have to arrange, we have to place this queen in such a way that no queens attack on each other. So in this problem, actually, there are many queens. In our actual game, there are only two queens, right? But here in this problem, there are many queens that we have to arrange on a chessboard based on, right, the size of chessboard. So now we'll discuss about this problem. In the last lecture also I have discussed, I hope all you could remember. Okay, so today I brought a stand. Now it's from the college, so we can discuss properly today. Okay, so about n queen problem. Okay. Yes. So as we have discussed, like there is n by n board. So like this is a n by n board, and here n number of rows are there as well as n number of columns are there, right? And we have to place n number of queen here. So the board size is a 4 by 4. So obviously, how many queen we will place here? 4 queen. But how we have to place here? We have to place this queen in such a way no two queens attack on each other, right? So this is the problem statement. So what we can do? We can check a queen for the different position, right? So like how we can set the queen. Directly I'm putting answer. In the last lecture already we have discussed, and today again we will discuss this, right, one by one step. So see, this kind of solution we are expecting, this kind of solution. Why? Because see here, this queen q1 can attack at this side, right? At this side the queen can attack. Hmm? And you will find there is no other queen, right, at this position. Again q2 can attack at this position, at this side, but again you will find there is no queen in between, right? Again, if you will see the q3, at q3 you will find there is no other queen where the q3 can attack, right? No queen is there. And again at q4 you will find at this place the q4 can attack, but again you will find there is no any other queen on which the queen q4 attack, right? So it seems look very simple to place all the queen, but actually it is here we have to use a backtracking concept, right? In backtracking, if it is the solution is not feasible, again we have to backtrack, again we have to go back, and we have to identify the solution. Like in last lecture we have discussed example of maze, right, bulbuliya. So in a maze we have seen, right, we have seen how actually we can find out the solution by using a backtracking, right? This kind of maze we have discussed, right? I hope all you could remember. So here in this maze there are number of entry and exit point, right? So by which actually we have to backtrack, and we have to find out alternate solution, right? Like at 1 there are two choices, either go upside or downside. Suppose if we go downside, again at point 2 there are two choices, either upside or right side. Then we have chosen here first upside and then right side. Again we did not get the exit point, that's why we backtrack to the first. And earlier we were moved to downside, now this time we will move to the upside, okay, and we'll reach to the checkpoint number 3. And then again you have the two path, either left side or the right side. Suppose if you move left side, again you find there is no solution, so you moved at the right side and you got the solution. So actually what we are doing here, we are backtracking, right? Similarly, suppose if you are not getting a queen position such a way that the two queens are not attacking on each other, that time we have to backtrack and we have to find out the alternate solution. Okay, so how we can do this? So we'll discuss this concept with the help of one example, so that you can properly understand how this we can solve this n queen problem by using a backtracking. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so as we discussed earlier, the same problem here we can understand by the animation, so that you can properly understand how actually we can place the queens on n by n board. So the objective is, if the chessboard is n by n size, then our mission is to place n queens on a board such that each of them are at safe position without getting attacked from other queens. Okay, so here if the board size is 4, so there would be the 4 queens. If the size would 8, then there would be the 8 queens. So simple. Okay, so we'll discuss how actually we can solve this. So let's start. Here we have chosen the 4 by 4 chessboard. At left side, you could see the board size is a 4 by 4, and R and C, that is row and column, right? So column is 0 and row is 0. Is position board 0, 0 is safe. So here actually it is safe. Why it is safe? Since there is no queen on a board, so it is safe, right? Because there is no queen and obvious on a board. So the first, whatever the queen you are placing, position you are placing, that is the safe position, right? So we will place queen here at the beginning, at the 0, 0 only. We will place a first queen. Now what we have to do, we have to increment a column by 1 and check the rows. So always once you place a queen in one column, every time once you are finally placing a queen into the one column, what we will do, we will increment a column by 1 and we will check all the rows for that column. Okay, so now the column is incremented. Here you could see column is equal to 1 and row is equal to 0. So obviously the arrow is showing the position, right? Here is the position. But if you see here, the highlighting portion shows this, that is the unsafe area, right? Because this queen attack at this row, this column, as well as diagonally, right? So this is unsafe position, right? So we can't place our second queen at the position of 101, right? Because it is unsafe. So what we have to do, again, we have to increment row by 1 and again we have to check. Okay, so again we will increment row by 1. So the next time column is 1 and row is 1, right? And we'll check this position is safe or not, right? So obviously this highlighted uh, position shows it is not safe, right? So again, what we will do, we will increment row by 1, right? Now the position is 2, 1, right? Now this is the safe position, right? Because there is no highlighted position you could see. There at this place, the queen 1 cannot attack, right? Then we got the second queen position, safe position. Then we will increment column by 1. So this is the algorithm. Always what we have to do, we have to, once you got the final position for the queen, we will increment column by 1 and check for all the rows. Okay, now we will check for the 2, 0 position. This arrow shows. Now this position is safe. Again, based on the 2 queens position, we have highlighted the area which is not safe, right? So highlighting unsafe position, and here you will find 0, 2 position is unsafe. We can't place queen there, right? So what is the next step? As per algorithm, we will increment a row, right? Earlier it was 0, now it is 1. So is position 1, 2 is a safe, right? So again, based on both the queens, we have highlighted the unsafe position, and we came to know again 2, 1 is not a safe place to place a queen. Again, what we will do, we will increment a row by 1, right? So again, after incrementing earlier it was 1, now we have incremented to 2. Now is position board 2-2 is safe, right? So based on the highlighted portion, based on both the queens attacking area, it is not a safe area, right? So what will be the next step? We will increment row by 1, right? So here again we will increment row, and now earlier it was 2, now it is incremented by 3. Now we will check this position 3-2 is a safe. Again, based on highlighting position, based on both the queen attacking area, we could see this is not a safe position, right? It is a unsafe position, right? I hope all you could understand how it is unsafe position, because this queen can attack horizontally as well as vertically as well as diagonally, right? So this area is a attacking area for this queen, right? So that's why it is unsafe position. Then again, what we will do now, throughout the column, we did not get any safe position. So we have reached the last row of a column 2, and there is no safe position. And now this time we have to backtrack. We have to backtrack, and then in backtracking, what we will do, we will remove the last place queen, the one at position board 2-1. So we will remove this last place queen because we did not get the solution throughout the column. So when backtracking, we remove the last place queen on a board. So based on this 2-1 queen is removed, and then we will set the column to the column of last place queen. So earlier we have incremented column 2, right? So now this time what we have to do, we have to decrement column by 1, or you can say the queen where you last placed, that column we have to set, and the new row is set to the next row value of the last placed queen. Okay, so based on this, we will remove this queen from this position and we'll try to identify the new solution. So last place queen at row 2 and column 1. So after backtracking, the new row. So new row would be the incremented by 1, because earlier what we did, we check for the column 1, row 0, row 1, row 2, and finally at row 2 we found a solution. That's why we put a queen at row 2 only. But what is the issue? We are not getting the solution for here, the row 2. Okay, so based on our previous discussion, what we did, we remove the queen at 2-1 position and we increment row by 1, right? That is row 3. Now is position, now this position, right? This position after incrementing, right? We'll check this position is safe or not, right? But this is not a safe position. So what we will do, again, we reach here at the last row of column 2, and then this position is not safe. Then we backtrack and we remove the last place queen at 1 position board 2-1. So this queen is removed because we have again checked for this position also. But actually, obviously, at here there is a queen, so this is not a safe position. So finally, we have checked for the last row, and then we have removed this queen, and then we set a column by column at 1 and row at 3, right? So we have checked this complete column, right? And after that, we finally remove this and set the position at this place, and we will check this is the safe or not, right? So then at column 1, we reach to column 1 and row number 3 at this position, right? And we'll check this position is safe or not. And here, this position is safe, right? So we can place a queen here, the second queen here. So at position 3-1 is safe. So we place a queen here. So here we placed a queen. Now the as per algorithm, what we will do, we will increment the column, right, at by 1, and we'll check for all the rows, right? So at this position, it is safe or not. Now it is not safe. Then again incremented by 1, right? So here, now this position is safe. Yes, the highlighting area shows these are not safe position, but this position is safe, right? So what we will do, we will place queen here, right? So yes, based on this position is safe, that's why we placed our third queen, right? And then the next step is what? We will increment column by 1. So earlier it was 2, now it is incremented by 3. And then we will check for all the rows for the column number 3. So at row 0, again we'll check it is safe position. No, obviously the highlighting position shows it is uh, unsafe position. Then what we will do, we will increment row, right? After incrementing, again we can easily understand this is not a safe position, because at the left side you will find there is a queen, right? So this is not again a safe position. What we will do, again we will increment, right? Now again at this position, this position is safe. Obviously not, because diagonally this queen can attack at this place, right? So again this is not a safe position. Then what we will do, again we will increment row by 1, right? So after incrementing row by 1, we will reach to the last row of the column number 3, right? And again this is not a safe position, because again this queen can attack on this queen, right? So again here we have reached the last row of column number 3, and there is no safe position. So throughout the column we did not get any safe position. That time again we have to backtrack, and what we have to do, we have to change the last placed queen position, right? So this is the same algorithm that we are doing again and again. Now it reached to the last row. That's why what we will do, we will remove the last place queen, right? So at 1 2 place, so from this place we have removed the queen, and we set the column. So earlier it was 3, now we set the column 2, right? And from this position we have removed the queen. So we will check for this 2 2 position, the next position. This is the algorithm that you have to remember, okay? So the next position, we'll check for the next position. Now again it is highlighted, this is safe position. No, it is not safe position. Then we increment row by 1, and then we'll check row column 2, row 3. Again this is a safe position. Obviously not, because this queen can attack here, right? So this is not a safe position. Then what we will do, at this position again we will backtrack, because we have reached the last row of column 2 and there is no safe position. So we backtrack, and whenever we backtrack, what we do, we remove the last place queen, right? So at the last place we have uh, placed a queen that is at position 1 and 3, right? So we can say 3 1 at this position. So we will remove this queen, column subtracted by 1, like here it is 2, now it is subtracted by 1. So this column, right, this way. So remove the last place queen at the position of 3 1, right? And then we set a column 1 and row 4, right? So here we set a column 1 and row 4. But row, because always we increment this row, na? But there is no row 4, right? So what it means, we have to backtrack again and remove the last place queen, the one at the position board, right? So these are the same step we are discussing. Always you have to follow the same step, right? So what we will do again, we will backtrack, remove the last place queen, that is 0, 0. And then what would be the next step? Then again, we will increment the row, right? So set column 0, and now we will increment row at 1. And obviously, this is the first position. This is the first queen on the board. So all the positions are set. So what we will do, we will place a queen at the position of column 0 and row 1. So this position is safe, 1, 0 position is safe. So what we will do, we will place queen here, right, at this position, and then we will increment column by 1, right? So column incremented, and we will check for all the rows. So again, this highlighted position shows this is not safe position. So we will increment row by 1, and we reach at the position 1, 1. And again, this is not a safe position. So we will increment row by 1. So now the row is 2. This is not the safe position, right? This is unsafe position. So what we will do, again, we will increment row by 1, right? And this is a safe position, right? So what we can do, yes, we can place our queen at this side, and we will increment the column by 1, and we'll check for all the rows, right? The same. So here we will check at this position. Yes, this position is safe. So what we can do, we can place the queen, the third queen here, right? So we found the solution for the second column. So we will increment column by 1, right? Then we no need to check the remaining rows. So we have incremented column by 1. So at this position, we will check. This is a safe, not, right? Because this queen can attack. Again, we'll check for this second row, third column, right? Again, this is not a safe position, right? Because this queen can attack. Then we'll check for the second row of the third column. And here we found this is the safe position. Yes. And now we can place our fourth queen here, right? And obviously all the 4 queens placed. So we can stop here, and whatever the solution we want, we found our required solution, right? So this video is available on YouTube. So even you can refer this video, okay, to understand the concept. Okay, so now in the algorithm part, actually, it is very simple now. You can easily understand the algorithm, how actually we can implement, and even you will find the multiple, you will find a solution on the internet simply if you are searching Yan Queen problem, and even different programming languages, you will get the solution. So this is assignment for you to, again, you can use any language and you debug a code so that you can properly understand how actually we are checking. So whatever we have discussed in animation, the same thing you can check here. First thing in algorithm, we are checking it is the position is valid or not. So to check the 3 things required, one is board, the size of board, that is n by n, and row and a column. So row is 1, for example, row is 1 at the column is 1. So you can understand at column 1, at row 1, that is the position you can easily identify. So here we are, the chessboard is the input, row and the column of the board is the input, and in output what we are getting that position is valid or not. So in algorithm, what we will do, we begin and we check that position, how based on the other queen is attacked at that position or not. So we'll check at the left side, their upper diagonal, at their lower diagonal, right? Because we are moving from left to right. Okay, so we have to check the left side as well as upper diagonal and lower diagonal. And here if you came to know there is no any other queen which is attacking, so that time you will return a true, otherwise you will return a false. So very simple. Okay, so if any queen is attacking over there, so you will return a false, and as soon as you will return a false, what would be the next step? We will increment column by 1. Sorry, we will increment row by 1, right? And whenever you reach to the last row, that time we will increment column by 1, right? So then to solve n queen, that is another function in which we are using a board n by n as well as the column, because what we are doing, we are incrementing column and then we are checking for all the rows for that specific column, right, for the valid position. In the output we are getting a position matrix where the queens are placed, right? So now here we begin, and if all the columns are filled, then return a true. So first thing we'll check all the columns are filled or not, because n by n chess size of board is n by n, and in every column we have to place one queen, right? So if the size is 8 by 8, so we have to place 8 queen in every column. So once if all the columns are filled, it means all the 8 queens you have utilized on a board such a way no two queens are attacking on each other. So that time we can easily, and we've that time we found a solution, right? So that's why return a true. So because we found a solution. If it is not, if all the columns are not filled, then what we have to do, for each row of the board we have to check, right? For example, at one column you are checking for all the rows. So in the rows, what we will do, if it is a valid, so we will return board I and column. So I we are incrementing, it means rows we are incrementing, right? Then if it is a valid position, then we will set a queen at that place, at the specific row and specific column in the board, right? And if it is not valid place, that time, so I you incremented for all the rows, right? And you reach at the end, right? You reach at the end of all the rows for the particular column, right? Because this column is not incrementing, this I is incrementing, and you reach at the end of the row. Then what we have to do, we have to increment column by 1, right? So board comma column plus 1. So column we have incremented, and again sol n queen, this function call, again we'll check for all the rows, right? And if we found the solution, then return a true. Otherwise, we remove queen from the place I column, right? If we did not find the solution, we will remove a queen from the queen that was you placed earlier. That queen we removed from the board, right? And we continue the same thing for, again, after removing, we'll increment row by 1, we'll place the queen over there. If it is not a valid position, then again we remove that queen and we remove the last placed queen. In this way we continue, and finally we will get the solution. Okay, so I hope all you could understand this problem, n queen problem. But from your side, what I am expecting, you simply search on Google, you will get n queen problem code, and you try to execute this code. How it actually it would be helpful to you. Suppose even in interview, if the interviewer asks you about n queen problem, so many things you can discuss, right? Even you can discuss algorithm, how we can solve this problem. It really help you, right? Even no matter if you are unable to implement a code, you can unable to write a code, but if you even you are explaining algorithm, it help you at the time of interview. Okay, so sorry, actually yesterday I have taken vaccination, so I have fever, so I have to stop here. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask me in the next lecture, and I will try to arrange one extra lecture on you, because today I can able to complete only one topic. So thank you very much. Now you can leave the meeting.